Hello yogis, HeidiRosi here, and today on our mats we will be moving our bodies through just a short sequence. We will be holding each posture for about 5 breaths, and we'll do it once on each side, and it's just this flow is actually taken from the Ashtanga primary series. So it's the first few postures of the Ashtanga primary series, and I've turned it into a little bit of a flow, so a little unorthodox, but I like the way it feels in my body, so I would like to share it with you all, and I hope you enjoy it as well. We will be twisting quite a bit, so that's really great for the GI system and kind of getting things moving and grooving, and yeah, so it can be a little detoxifying to twist the body. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin. So roll out your mat and have a seat. And take a moment to settle in and to release. So I feel like for myself, my practice, I sometimes turn into a little bit of a yoga robot when I get onto my mat. And I don't actually take a minute to decompress, to actually let go. So before you close your eyes, maybe take one last look around your room. Notice anything that you need to notice, and then close the eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose and making an audible ha sound. Release it. Draw your shoulders up by your ears and then drop them down away from your ears. Maybe gently rock the head from side to side. Letting yourself be here in this moment. During these strange times, I have found that I have become a little tense and a little agitated because of not being able to do what I normally do or do what I want to do whenever I want to do it. And so for me, it's very important to take these first few breaths to really just release that anxious or that agitatedness and be here in this moment. Bringing yourself to your practice, into your body. And before we really begin to move the body, take a moment to notice if there's any aches and pains that you'll be carrying with you through this practice. Being mindful of yourself, being mindful of your strengths and your weaknesses. And very slowly with an exhale, tuck your chin down to your chest. Inhale, roll the crown of the head back towards the sky. Exhale, take that right ear over to the right shoulder. Inhale, draw it back to center. Exhale, left ear over to the left shoulder. Inhale, drawing the crown of your head up towards the sky. Inhale here, extend your left hand out towards the left, and exhale, drop that right ear over to the right shoulder again, pressing your left fingertips into the mat. The more you press the fingertips down into the mat, the more intense this can be on your arm, on your shoulder, on your neck. Take one more breath here. Exhale. And then inhale, draw the crown of your head up towards the sky, placing the left palm on your left knee. Drop that left ear over to the left shoulder. Exhale. Right hand reaches out. Right fingertips press down into the mat. Breathing here again. The more you press your fingertips into the mat, the more intense this can be. And take one more breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, draw the crown of your head back towards center. Really tuning into the breath, noticing your inhales, and noticing your exhales. One more inhale. And as you exhale, you can blink the eyes open or keep them closed. We'll extend the right leg out towards the right, keeping the left heel in towards the groin, left sole of your foot to the inside of your right inner thigh. Then take your elbow down onto your thigh or to your knee and rest your head in your hand. So the right side of your head can rest on your knuckles, your palms. Maybe you need to be on fingertips depending on the flexibility in your back. And then we'll spiral the heart open, lifting your heart and chest up towards the sky. And maybe you stay here, or maybe you'd like to inhale and reach your left arm up and over, draping your left arm over your head. Gaze is up towards the ceiling, breathing here. If you're super open and flexible in your side, you can also drop your elbow down to the inside of your right inner thigh if you feel like you need to deepen this stretch. One more big inhale and exhale. Nice and slowly as you inhale, rise back up to a seat. Exhale, draw that right leg in, extend your left leg out. Exhaling, placing the left elbow to the left leg. And then again, resting your head on your knuckles, on your palms, fingertips. And with an inhale, if it feels okay, lift the right arm up, draping the right arm over your head, spiraling the heart and chest open towards the sky. Gaze is slightly up towards the ceiling. One more breath here. And then the next inhale, slowly rise all the way up. From here, you'll plant your hands to the top of your mat on the right side and shifting your hips, moving into plank position. Ooh, yeah. Taking a moment here in plank to notice where your energy is. So our line of energy should be crown of the head to heel. So really strong through the back, in the core, tucking the tailbone under slightly. We're not collapsing into the shoulders. We're puffing up that space in between our shoulder blades, reaching the neck long. Take another inhale here, and then exhale, send those hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll up high onto your tiptoes. Draw your shoulders forward. Lower your knees down towards the floor before your knees hit the ground. Find that round in the low back. Stick your tailbone up to the sky. And then press your heels back, lifting into downward facing dog. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, roll yourself forward. Exhale, knees to the earth. Cow in your spine. Press those hips up and back, downward facing dog. 1 more time. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, bend your knees. And press your hips back. Inhale, gazing to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or walk your feet up to meet your hands. Half lift on an inhale. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up to standing nice and slow. Exhale, drop those shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold, bowing yourself all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step your feet back. Inhale here. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, draw your shoulders forward, roll forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Press your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Gazes to the top of the mat. Exhale, step or walk your feet up to meet your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, sink your hips. Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Then step your left foot to meet the right. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lowering down halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, your choice, hips to the earth or lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right foot towards the sky. Exhale, take your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, this time send it up and stack your right hip on top of your left, flexing your right foot. Inhale, draw your knee to your nose, or exhale, excuse me. Inhale, send your right foot up towards the sky. Exhale, lunge your right foot in between your hands. Left heel grounds down, almost parallel to the back edge of your mat. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot and begin to shift your hips back towards the left heel. Right palm or fingertips to the earth. Inhale, lift your left arm towards the sky. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Breathing here. And we'll be holding these postures for about 5 breaths. So if you need to adjust a little bit, feel free to do so. We'll avoid hyperextension in the right knee by finding a slight bend. One more inhale. Exhale, fold it in. Planting the left palm down to the earth. Inhale, lift your right arm up towards the sky for revolved Trikonasana. Revolved triangle pose, Parvrita Trikonasana. One more inhale here. Actually, we'll do 2 more because we're holding for 5 breaths. And then exhale, slowly lower the right hand down to the ground. Lunge deeply into your right leg. Inhale, fingertips onto your fingertips, chest lifts, find some length. Then take the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Inhale, lift the left arm up towards the sky. So the only difference now is our right leg is bent. Breathing here. If the floor is not accessible, you can place your forearm on your right thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, both hands around the right foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale here. Inhale, Rise, palms to your heart. Exhale, hook your left elbow across to your right thigh. Finding palms touching, thumbs at your heart center, twisting here. Inhale, slowly unwind. Exhale, fingertips to the earth. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walking your hands to the center of your mat, finding your way into a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, holding here. Breathing in and out. Palms can be on the earth, or you can hold on to your ankles. Perhaps you'd like to grab your big toes. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk your hands towards your left foot. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Actually not yet. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, sink your hips, Utkatasana, chair pose. Another inhale here. Exhale, hinge forward over straightened legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your left foot back, then your right. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Now when you inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, send it up. Open your left hip up. Flex your left foot. Inhale, square your hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, lunge it through in between your hands. Right heel grounds down. Left fingertips to the inside of the left leg. Take your hips back towards the back of your mat, towards that right foot. Then slowly inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Slowly straightening that left leg. Your left hand can come to your left shin, maybe to a block. Your fingertips or palm can be on the earth. 2 more breaths, wherever you're at. Last inhale. Exhale, gaze to the floor, both hands to the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, ground down through the right palm on the inside of the left foot. Then as you inhale, you'll begin to lift your left arm towards the sky. Breathing here, working towards straightening that left leg, but not straightening it too much that you're overextending your knee or hyperextending your knee. 1 more breath wherever you are. Exhale, both hands down. Inhale here, bending into the left knee. A nice deep bend in the left knee. Left hand to the inside of the left foot, or resting your left forearm on the left thigh. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Eventually your gaze follows your fingertips. Take 1 more inhale here. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, rise up. Bring your palms to your heart center. Exhale, take your right elbow, cross it over your left thigh, palms to touch, thumbs at your heart center, twisting through the low belly. Using your right arm on your left thigh for some leverage. Keep a nice deep bend in the left knee. Breathing here. One more inhale. Exhale, release both hands down around the left foot. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, pivoting to the long edge of your mat, finding yourself in a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. This time as you exhale, take your hands and interlace them behind your back. Inhale here. Exhale, fold and slowly straightening the arms, reaching the head and hands towards the earth. Shift your weight slightly into your toes, lifting the sit bones up towards the sky. One more inhale here. Very slowly, without spring loading, release your fingers down to the earth. Inhale, lift up halfway. And as you exhale, walk your hands towards the right side of your mat, towards the right foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet press into the mat. Exhale, rolling over the tops of your toes, lifting the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Step your feet into touch. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, lift your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, stack your right hip on top of the left. Inhale here. Exhale, take your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, send it all the way up and open. Exhale, take your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, send it all the way up and open. Exhale, take your right knee to your nose. Inhale, send your right knee all the way up and open. This time, if Wild Thing is in your practice, slowly with control, lower your right foot down to the mat, letting the right arm reach up and over the heart, reaching forward. Take an inhale wherever you're at. And exhale, slowly unwind. Inhale, lift your right foot towards the sky. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step into standing splits or standing L. Drawing your nose down towards your right knee. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your right knee, tuck your left knee behind the right. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down, finding yourself in a cross-legged seat. So the left leg will be tucked underneath of you, and your right knee is bent. Take the left hand and wrap it around the right leg. And then take the right arm back behind you. Inhale to find length. Exhale to twist. Two more breaths here. Inhale, slowly unwind. Planting the palms of your hands down onto the mat. Press with that right foot. Lift your left leg up and back. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, lift that left leg up. Stack your left hip on top of the right. Open the hip. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, send it up and open. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, send it up and open. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it up and open. Again, if Wild Thing is in your practice, slowly lower the left foot down to the mat, reaching the left arm up and over the head. My thumb. Maybe give your cat a scratch. Take another inhale here. And exhale. Slowly unwind. Lifting the left leg back towards the sky. Exhale. Step the left foot in between your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Reach the nose towards the knee. Lifting the right foot up off of the mat for standing splits. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full bend your left knee. Tuck your right knee back behind your left leg. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, slowly lower your hips all the way to the ground. Right leg will be tucked behind you. Take that right arm, hugging in your left leg. Then take your left arm and open it up. Fingertips to the mat. Gaze can be over the left shoulder. If it's too intense on your neck, you can keep your gaze forward. Take one more inhale here. And then slowly unwinding. Planting your hands, lifting up. Stepping the right foot back. And then the left. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Take an inhale here. And exhale, bring your big toes to touch. Take your knees nice and wide. Sinking your hips all the way back into Balasana, Child's Pose. From Child's Pose, inhale, roll all the way up to hands and knees. From hands and knees, somehow, however you need to, transition onto your seat. And then from your seat, relax back onto your back, letting your arms rest by your side, letting your legs be relaxed. Taking a moment to close your eyes. To breathe in and out through the nose. Finding peace and rest here in Shavasana. We'll rest here in silence for 5 breaths. And after those 5 breaths, I will cue you out of Shavasana. But as always, if you need more time, feel free to stay here in this resting posture for as long as you need. If you feel ready, begin to wiggle the fingers and toes, deepening the breath, rolling the wrists and ankles, reaching the arms overhead, pointing your toes towards the floor, taking a deep inhale, and then audible ha sound. Slowly rolling over onto one side. Pausing to feel grounded in fetal position. Placing one palm onto the earth. feeling that support underneath you. And then with the eyes staying closed, slowly press yourself into a comfortable seated position, allowing the head and neck to arrive last. Bring your palms to touch, resting your thumbs at your heart center. As we seal off our practice, take this time to honor your efforts and to honor your body. And then also a moment of gratitude for carving out some time today for your body and your practice. Reaching your thumbs to your third eye center, bowing together, namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on new videos. And yeah, I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Thanks.